kids?
Today we are drawing M from Alphabet Lore, and Maddie's here to draw. So, we're gonna have a good time. You ready to start?
Yep.
Oh, before we start, you gotta tell them, please ask your parents if you can subscribe.
Yep.
We're almost to 1,000. Really help us.
Help us get there.
That's right. Help us get there. M's a super fun little character to draw. I believe it's M.
I love how you said
Something
little,
like that.
and it's like its voice is like so deep.
He's sort of the opposite of little. He's kind of he's a big letter with a deep, deep voice. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to draw. You ready to do it? Let's do it. Okay, first step to drawing M is the eyeballs. Like usual with these Alphabet Lore, we gotta draw the eyeballs. So we're gonna try to have M take up as much of the page as we can, like side to side. So let's say about halfway up, we're gonna put our eyeballs one on each side of the page. And they are?
You guessed it, rectangles.
Rectangles with rounded corners. So there's one. And I'm gonna try to follow that over. Keep it about the same. If they're not perfect, is that okay, Maddie? Because we're not going for perfection, we're going for
Fun.
That's right, we're going for some fun. I think so. Next thing we'll do is we'll just toss on the eyelids, which are only a slightly curved line. And do the other one. Whoa!
What?
That guy got really curved, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. Okay. Next we fill in the black parts, or the pupils of the eyeballs. M has really large pupils, so
Yeah.
they almost come down. That's right, like you. M for Maddie.
A lot of the time, my eyes look dilated.
That's right. Taking in a lot of light. Alright, so I think the next step that we're going to do, because we're going to try to draw at the top of the M now, but I think in order to help us, because one of the biggest challenges with M is going to be to make it symmetrical.
Yes.
So I think one thing we're going to do is we're going to identify where the middle is, and we're going to make a V. We're going to do that first, okay? Because there is a V at the middle of the M, so it makes sense. We're going to find the middle, so try to point to the middle with your finger. And then slide up towards the top of the eyeballs, because that right by like maybe where the eyelids are is where the V comes down. So I'm going to put a little dot there. Okay, and then when I go up, I'm going to go up not very far at all, maybe like a little over a half an inch. So I'm going to put a dot here, and I'm going to put a dot over here. And that's where my V is going to go. Okay, ready? I'm going to connect. 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 Nice job. Okay, so then we're going to round the tops of these, and we're going to have it come on this part. I'll stop before I continue, because we're going to have to talk about the angle that it comes in at. So we're going to just round this off and come across over the top of the eye and stop right about there. Good. And then I'm going to turn my paper, because if I don't, I sometimes mess this up really badly. But we're going to try to mimic what we just did over here on this side. We're going to round this off. I'm going to come right, whoa, do what I did with my paper. I'm going to come right over here. Okay, now, when we come down, we're going to round this, and we're going to aim for just beyond the middle. So there we go.
Okay.
And then here on this one, we connect. Here comes the next trick, okay? The next thing we're going to do to help ourselves along and try to help make it symmetrical is we're inside here. It's gonna look just like a regular M that you're drawing on paper, except for it's not pointy M, it's a rounded M.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come down about this far. I'm gonna say that's where the bottom of my middle of the M needs to be, okay?
Like here?
Yeah, I would say so. And then from there, okay, this needs to be rounded. Okay, that's gonna be the bottom part of where my M is.
Looks like a smiley.
It does look like a smiley face, so think of it as a little tiny smiley face. Go ahead and put a smiley face in there. Okay, the next phase is going to be a part that comes up like this. Good, and then on the other side we're mimicking that. So it's just like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, just close enough. Good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there for a second. We're going to come down through the eye, and we're going to pull this piece down, and we're only going to go to about where my finger is. I'm going to pull this down, stop right about where my finger is. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Cool. Now on the other side, we're going to do something similar. We're going to pull it down, we're going to measure across, and we're going to try to end right about in the same place. Good. You like it so far?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Then what we're going to do is we're going to finish these M's off by putting them on the same angle as the outside. So there's that. And there's that. You just get as close as you can. It's not perfect. Far from perfect, but we're having fun. Cool. And then you just round these off very slightly and connect. You do that on both sides. Round it off slightly and connect. Nice. Okay. Now the mouth. His mouth is really up high. It's kind of an up high mouth. So it's going to go basically from the bottom of the eyeball to the bottom of the eyeball. But each side gets a little kind of fold in the corner of his mouth like that. And the idea is it's almost going to be like this, but you're squishing it so it's like longer, but your drop needs to be here. So go ahead, it goes up, down, and then up again. Just like that. Okay, cool. And really that's pretty much it. We have thickening and coloring to do, and that's it. We're done.
Yep.
Maddie and I decided to do a little trick on these to make the eye lids a little darker, which they are, and we need to honor that, but we did not have a red that was darker than the red we currently have. So we're going to use red and top it off with a little bit of gray. Okay, ready? Set. 1, 2, 3. It's really fun to say, but it's also kind of hard to say. They're not sure if we're doing it deep enough, but M's very deep.
Yeah.
So these are our M's from Alphabet Lore. So we're working our way through the list. We're all the way up to M. I think M's the exact halfway point, isn't it?
Oh.
M. 13. This is exactly the halfway point. We've done half of them. We've loved them so far. We hope you guys continue to enjoy them. Check out our other channels.
Crazy Kids TV.
And Odin's Antics. Also, don't forget to ask. You can subscribe. That would really help us out.
We would love if you guys could subscribe.
That's right. We're really close to 1,000, so maybe you can help us get there. Until we see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun. Keep trying. Stay awesome.
Whoa!